What is going on, everyone? Happy Friday today. Welcome to the channel. Happy Friday, happy Saturday, depending on the time you're watching the video today. As you can tell, the title says Pepe is dead. So definitely go ahead and make sure to watch till the end of the video, or at least stay till the end of the stream. I'm definitely going to be talking about some very critical areas, and I'm not here to go ahead and FUD, right? We're going to go ahead and talk about the overall perspective of the market. Is Pepe really dead? No. just to go ahead and break it up. So before you go ahead and start commenting down below saying John this, John that, I've already lost a lot of subscribers because I've been changing my content a lot, and a lot of you have been appreciating it, but a lot of other people have really been really disappointed, right? So I'm right here trying to go ahead and favor both sides. The people that love the meme coins, the Pepes, and the people that are like, John, come on, bro, talk about something better than the Pepe 2.0 content. So talking about that, we're gonna go ahead and see how things go moving forward, but let me go ahead and check if we are officially live on my end. So give me about 1 second before I go on even further. So it looks like we are officially dead, so definitely go ahead and smash that like button for me. And today we're gonna be talking about, are meme coins overall dead? Pepe dead? Is Pepe 2.0 dead? No, they're not dead, okay? I just haven't really talked about them because there isn't much going on in the market. So that's kind of the reason why. Hey, thank you, Happy. Thank you for joining. And that's the reason why I've been changing up the content a lot, because I get a lot of feedback. A lot of you don't like the new content, and a lot of you actually do. You know, the ones that don't like the content are no longer here. They unsubscribe. They are no longer part of the community, which is fine, right? That's what happens when there's change in life in general. People are going to like you for whatever reason it is, and then there's going to be other people that are not going to appreciate the new things that you come out with, right? And I'm here to be really adaptable as much as I can to everybody of what they like, and I really genuinely do ask all of you, you know, what you guys prefer, right? But if you're not telling me what you prefer to watch, and you're not commenting down below, this is the reason why I encourage all of you, right? And my goal is to go ahead and suit your needs, not so much my needs, right? I try to go ahead and do everything for all of you. So definitely go ahead and smash that like button for me. Comment down below the kind of content you want to go ahead and see, because if I'm not getting feedback, I'm really kind of have to go ahead and like gamble here and figure out what people want me to go ahead and talk about. You know, some of you really enjoyed the live stream that we talked about yesterday, meme coins being dead. You know, a lot of you are like, man, I'm really glad to see the growth, and a lot of you just unsubscribed, right? And I'm sure probably a lot of you probably didn't even watch the live stream, because I said a lot of really fire knowledge on that live stream. I think that's probably like one of my best live streams yet that I've done personally, in my opinion. And I know a lot of you enjoyed it and actually joined and actually, you know, were part of that live stream. So I really do recommend all of you. Right now we're in a market where everything's down, and in my opinion, I think meme coins are dead temporary, not forever. There is some meme coins I believe in, such as Dogecoin, Pepe, Shiba, Pepe 2.0. Those are projects I do believe in, but I can't talk about them every day if there is really nothing to talk about, right? I have to go ahead and also go ahead and reach a bigger audience, because some people don't want me to go ahead and talk about the Pepes or the Pepe 2.0s, you know? And you also have to go ahead and understand that's not my only knowledge. I'm not just a shitcoin trader. I could go ahead and provide you more value in order to go ahead and diversify your kind of playing field. And it's like one of those where I'm like kind of juggling with what people want to go ahead and see. So I encourage all of you, go ahead and comment down below. As well, right now I'm going to go ahead and take a scoop of some W. This is my favorite one, the Peach and Beach, and so is the, what is it called? The fruit punch. I'm feeling a little tired today, so I hope all of you are doing well today. Today is Friday, so I don't expect the chat to go too crazy, but I do wanted to go ahead and talk about a few topics that I do want you to go ahead and be aware of, and talk about the new changes that will be coming to the channel very soon, as of like next week. So definitely go ahead and stay tuned to the end of the video. But I do want to go ahead and mention that I am actually out of my trade on Bitcoin. So I actually got stopped out, which I was a little disappointed yesterday, because as soon as I got stopped out, I actually went to the areas that I was planning on selling Bitcoin at. You know, I entered around this area right here, and I was going to go ahead and sell Bitcoin at $26,000 to $27,000, and literally I got stopped out yesterday. And as soon as I got stopped out, it ended up going up. You know, that's the reality when it comes to leverage trading. You sometimes win, you sometimes lose. So currently right now, our balance at the account is currently down to 154. I did end up putting a stop loss on that because I didn't want to go ahead and get fully liquidated. So I would rather lose $50 than lose and blow up my whole entire account, right? Because the whole goal right here moving forward is becoming a better disciplined trader, right? I think that's one of the biggest things and one of the hardest things when it comes to being a trader is, are you disciplined enough to go ahead and say, you know what, I effed up, let me go ahead and cut my losses and let me go ahead and move on forward. So right now, with that being said, I ended up getting stopped out yesterday. It's part of the game, you know. Luckily I ended up putting a stop loss and I didn't get liquidated. Could have gone worse, but I did get stopped out, and it did do exactly what I believed and I thought was going to do, and I missed out on that trade, and I also lost money. So what am I going to go ahead and do moving forward with my trade? So right now I'm going to go ahead and take a break from trading. I'm going to go ahead and see where the market is moving forward. I made a really good trades last week, and I've also made some very, very bad and dumb mistakes. So I'm going to go ahead and take a step back, analyze over the weekend to see what I did right, what I did wrong, you know, not just go ahead and shoot myself down, but to also go ahead and say, you know what, John, congratulations that you were able to go ahead and do this. So even though I lost money on my trade yesterday, I'm pretty proud of myself to go ahead and say that I was disciplined to not go ahead and re-enter the market emotionally, right? I got stopped out and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I'm gonna take a breather, maybe a few days, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I want to go ahead and start trading on October freshly. So we're gonna go ahead and see where things go. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a break for a couple days, unless I see a really entry that I really need to go ahead and jump into. But honestly, the market has been very, very unpredictable as of lately. Literally since the FOMC meeting last week, leading up to the FOMC meeting, it was a really good time to trade. I was making trades left to right. Very, very predictable, not too volatile where you were getting stopped out constantly. So right now we're super volatile with the market, but I do believe that starting next week to the beginning month of October, we should have a really good trading session. And I believe all of you should go ahead and learn how to go ahead and leverage trade, right? That's one of the biggest things. I think right now, since meme coins, in my opinion, are still dead until we see Bitcoin dominance drop below like what we've been talking about. I think until then, there is a lot of money to be made in the market, stock market as well. So I will be entering the stock market again very, very soon. So definitely go ahead and smash that like button for me. Join the Discord that I will be hosting. So definitely go ahead and support the channel with that, because we will be trading options. If none of you have ever traded options and you love meme coins, trust me guys, you guys are going to love options trading. And honestly, right now I think this is a good time to go ahead and trade options. I have a gut feeling this is the same feeling I had when I started trading options again a couple years back, and I turned $1,000 all the way up to $60,000 in 6 months. So if that's the kind of gains you want to go ahead and, I'm not going to go ahead and say guaranteed, because nothing is guaranteed in life, not even your trades. But what I could go ahead and say, if you want to go ahead and get that kind of market exposure, we could go ahead and, you know, turn a couple $100, a couple grand into a few thousand, just like you can with crypto, but a little bit more predictable. I think stocks are a little bit easier to trade, and I'm sure a lot of people will tell you the same. They're not as volatile as crypto, and it's a little bit easier to go ahead and understand like the support and resistance. There's way too much manipulation in crypto, especially with the leverage trading that people are doing, so you get stopped out a lot quicker and you lose more money a lot faster, in my opinion. Same thing as with options, but with options you could go ahead and hedge that bet, if you want to call it, because that's pretty much what options is, depending on the format that you use. You could go ahead and go a longer short, and it's just pretty much betting that the underlying asset's going to go up or down within the time frame. It's honestly, in my opinion, I think it's a lot easier than crypto. You know, I thought, because I understood stocks and options trading, I did really well. I thought that transition was going to go into crypto very, very quickly, and I've been learning crypto ever since the last I've been in the crypto space since 2017, but I really, you know, went deep dive into it back 2 years ago in the last bull run. And even then, I'm learning every day. This space is really, really big and really, really brand new. And a lot of traders will tell you the same. You know, it's not the same thing as trading stocks to trading crypto. Same thing with Forex. You know, it's a very, very similar field, but completely two different ball games, based on volatility, based on the psychology of the market, based on how the market moves. But in my opinion, I do think that you should go ahead and be exposed to both the stock market and the crypto market if you want to go ahead and make money, right? You have to go ahead and ask yourself, what kind of trader do you want to go ahead and be? Do you want to be the trader that waits for the bull run, which I think, in my opinion, the bull run is going to be in the 1.5 years to 2 years. It doesn't mean you can't make money. There's a lot of money to be made. the people that make the most money are usually the traders. Yeah, you also have the long-term investors, but I think right now with the crypto market, it's really risky to go ahead and be a crypto investor unless you're even investing in one of the top biggest 10 crypto coins or altcoins, if you want to go ahead and call them. So definitely go ahead and smash that like button for me. Comment down below the kind of content you want to go ahead and see. We're gonna go ahead and start off with crypto bubbles right now. So it looks like half and half of the market. Doesn't really surprise me. As you can tell, there's not really much action going on right now at the moment. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the charts, but like I said, I got stopped out of my position, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a break for the next coming days, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I probably won't be doing any live trading until I go ahead and see some bullishness in the market. Give me 1 second. Man, this is so good. So good. Like literally, like I'm next time I order more W, I'm only gonna order the peach flavor because I love that peach flavor. By the way, go ahead and support the channel. Go ahead and use my W link down below or use code Pepe2 on checkout. It does help me with my content, and as well, most importantly, it helps me get free W. So go ahead and support the channel by doing that. And this is the platform I go ahead and leverage trade on. It's called MEXC. You could go ahead and get all the way up to 9,100 in sign-up bonuses at the moment. About 20 hours left, but don't worry, guys. I'm not going to go ahead and cause FOMO and tell you got to sign up. This is the last time. It's not going to be the last time. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to the MEXC team. Don't worry. I am going to go ahead and ask them to go ahead and extend this kind of campaign for us again. So no FOMO, but I do suggest all of you to go ahead and create multiple accounts on different exchanges, whether it's MEXC, whether it's Coinbase, whatever exchange that you prefer. Obviously, signing up with the link down below does support the channel, so I really do appreciate it that way. But you could go ahead and really realistically use any exchange. For me personally, this is the platform that I use to go ahead and trade, and that's obviously because we are a partner with them. So just wanted to go ahead and put that out. If you want to go ahead and support the channel and you like the content, go ahead and sign up, make an account. I really don't make money. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't make money on MEXC unless you guys trade. So unless you're trading, I could go ahead and make a little bit of money, right? It's not life-changing money, but it is a little bit of money to go ahead and help support the channel. It's kind of like a bonus, right? A lot of people were asking to go ahead and ask for a tip jar. That's the best way you could go ahead and tip me, right? But realistically, the way I make money is on MEXC is by you actually using the link and trading. So even if you don't know how to trade, I recommend all of you to go ahead and sign up, make an account. Like I said, it does support the channel because it shows that you guys are showing support. So go ahead and do that for me. I really do appreciate it. It takes less than 3 seconds, no KYC required. And let's go ahead and see how the market's doing. All right, enough with the shilling. I had enough. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on today with me. Like, I don't feel like myself. I feel really tired, really exhausted, and I really have to go ahead and see what's going to be going on the next coming weeks. A lot of big things are coming up in the next coming weeks, and that's probably the reason why I haven't been really able to sleep too well. But we're going to go ahead and see how the market's doing. Let's go ahead and start off with the DXY, guys. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the DXY, see what is going on with the DXY. Look at this. This is so funny. Didn't I tell you that the DXY was going to go up? We talked about this. We talked about this in the last couple of days. I've just looked at the markets right now. This is my first time looking at the markets, and I told you usually we have about 2 days red, 1 day red, and then we usually pump. And I think we're gonna go ahead and approach that over 105 to the 108. So I really believe 108, it's around the corner. Someone asked me yesterday, they're like, hey John, how do you know inflation's gonna get worse in the next 6 to 8 months? Well, one of the ways to go ahead and identify that is by looking at the DXY. And looking at the DXY right now, the signs that it's giving us that the market is going to get worse, right? And you're like, hey John, what does that mean? Well, that means that no bull run is near the corner for Bitcoin, right? For cryptocurrencies. Does that mean that meme coin season is dead? No. That means meme coin season is still around the corner, but as long as the DXY continues to cause this pain for the market, the overall sentiment of the crypto market, it's not going to look too well, guys. It's not going to look too well. And what I do believe is going to be looking really well, and has always been looking really well, has been the stock market. The stock market has been looking amazing. The stock market has been going up during these times as crypto has been dumping. And this is the reason why I really thought about it, and I've been thinking about it the last couple weeks. I've been thinking about this. I was like, you know what? I know how to trade the stock market as well. Hey, I'm Head. How does it going, bro? Look at ALTCOIN. Let's go ahead and take a look at ALTCOIN, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at ALTCOIN. Thank you for joining, and I hope you're having a wonderful day today, man. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So let's see, what is ALTCOIN doing? ALTCOIN, where's it at? I had it somewhere right here. ALTCOIN, okay, ALTCOIN. So I mean, we're seeing some volatility with a 23%. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that. Hey, what's up, Moon Joker? How's it going? What's up, Tillery? Glad to see you here, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you here as well, Moon Joker. Moon Joker says, "Yo, John, is Pepe really dead or just a caption?" No, dude, it's not dead. It's really just a caption. The reason why I captioned that is because I got a comment yesterday, right? And by the way, I want to go ahead and show you this so you can go ahead and understand the reason why I made the caption of the video. But I do want to go ahead and thank all of you that are subscribed. About 73% of you that watch my content are subscribed, and about 26.5 of you, almost 30% of you, are weird and are just watching my videos and not smashing the subscribe button. So I definitely encourage all of you to go ahead and smash the subscribe button for me. It does help support the channel, and literally you guys are in control of the channel. You tell me what kind of content you want to go ahead and see, and I go ahead and produce it for you. So that's kind of like the pro of my channel being small, that you guys really have a lot of influence, right? So if you go ahead and look at one of these comments, Reality Joke said, "You no longer talk about Pepe," and he posted that on one of my last videos. And if you really go back to my last couple videos, I really haven't been talking too much about Pepe, right? The last time I talked about Pepe was about a month ago on my regular videos, and as well probably 2 weeks ago, or I think 2 weeks ago. And the reason why is because not much action has been going, right? Do I believe that Pepe 2.0 is dead, or Pepe? No, 100% no. Pepe is still alive. I really strongly believe in Pepe, and I do think that meme coins are still going to be pumping very, very soon. I don't know when, as long, I don't want to say I don't know when. I just don't know when exactly, the date. Like, I can't tell you, hey guys, by this date, meme coins are going to go ahead and pump, right? And I'm going to go ahead and move forward with the technical analysis on ALTCOIN. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about what we need for meme coin season to begin, and the reason why I've stopped talking about meme coins, right? Because do I still believe in meme coins? Do I still love meme coins? Yes. The meme coin thing is always going to be there, because that's the reason why I started the channel, because of the love and passion of meme coins, right? But we also have to go ahead and take a step back in life sometimes and really ask ourselves, am I doing a good thing here, right? And for me, for example, it's like I have to be very, very cautious with what I talk about in the channel, like what I promote, because honestly 99% of the meme coins are scams, right? And I don't want to go ahead and promote anybody that is getting brand new into crypto, jumping into a project that I talked about, that rug pull, because in reality 99% of meme coins are going to go ahead and rug pull. That's just the reality of life, and that's just the reality of cryptocurrencies at the moment, right? So we're gonna go ahead and talk about ALTCOIN. So like moving forward, I will go ahead and be talking about the shit coins, the meme coins, but I'm gonna be talking about them a little different now. If you do want to go ahead and talk to me more about them, where we could go ahead and give each other plays. I know Tillery and a few of you give me plays every couple days, and I really do appreciate all of you, because not only do you help me find new gems, but it also gives me new topics to go ahead and talk about. So let me go ahead and show you. This is the Discord that I'm currently working on right now at the moment, and I'm not sure if you guys could go ahead and see that. Go ahead and comment down below if you do see that. I don't think you guys can go ahead and see that. Can you guys? Okay, yeah, you could go ahead and see that. So this is the Discord I'm currently working on right now, called Decentralized Titans. A lot of you said you don't like the name, so go ahead and comment down below the name you like. And I will be offering 3 tiers, one of them being the free version, which is a Ruby, where I would include courses for free, and I'll update them and we get to go ahead and talk. So definitely go ahead and join my Discord channel that I will be providing the link down below in a little bit. But definitely go ahead and do that, because this is the way we're going to be able to go ahead and talk about more of the degen plays that we could go ahead and keep to ourselves as a community. And if we see the meme token doing well, I don't mind doing a video, but I have to be very, very cautious moving forward, because I don't want anybody to go ahead and jump into a project thinking that it's going to do, you know, 30 to 40x and it's brand new to crypto, and then, you know, they end up losing their money, because that's the reality of meme tokens. You're going to lose your money. It's just a matter of how much money are you willing to go ahead and lose, and how you're going to go ahead and be able to minimize that loss. But anyways, enough with the talking. I talk a lot, bro. I'm sorry. MEXC token currently at a total market cap of 3.15 million, total liquidity 326,000 of liquidity, locked for 100 years, and currently right now at 8,000 holders. I don't remember too much at where these stats were last couple weeks when last time we talked about it, but we're seeing a lot of selling pressure going on, and this is something really, really interesting with whatever's going on. I wonder if these are meme token or team tokens. What is going on here? Let's go ahead and investigate the contract together, because this is quite interesting, right? We're seeing a lot of sales from the same address. So this could either be a bot, or this is literally team tokens being sold, or someone selling and dumping the market. So we're going to go ahead and see what is causing all of that. That is really, really interesting to go ahead and say. Let's see where things are going. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 15-minute chart. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with reading the smart contract, right? Because this is really, really important with what is going on. So we're going to go ahead and look at this address and see this person has over $48,000 with the tokens they have invested. They have X token and Fin. So it looks like this might just be a whale selling their bags. Let's go ahead and see. Or are they adding it to, it says universal router from to, interesting. I don't know what this is. But you're seeing a lot of these transactions. I'm assuming it's probably them selling, but I want to go ahead and see when they actually became a holder of this token. Okay, so it seems like it's not a bot, and it actually is a whale just dumping their tokens, and it looks like they have over a little bit over, well, right now checking $30,000, unless this is a team wallet. And that's what it's really, really important to go ahead and analyze, because it does say it's 2x token, so this is them actually selling them out from the wallet. I don't know, honestly. This is quite interesting. This one looks a little bit confusing. It looks like they did, from this wallet, they had a quantity of $119,000 or 119,000 tokens. It came from this wallet, and they got sent to this wallet right here. So let's go ahead and look at the transaction hash and see what's going on, because we have to go ahead and really get to the bottom of this and see what's really going on here, and if it could go ahead and influence the charts that we're going to go ahead and be looking at. See, that's the thing with a lot of these meme tokens, right? You have to go ahead and look at these kind of details. You have to look at the smart contracts. You have to look at what is it, whale wallets. You have to. That's the difference between, you know, leverage trading and shitcoin trading. That if you're just shitcoin trading just because you're hoping and crossing your fingers that it's going to go up, but you're not really investigating the things that are going on behind the scenes, that's when you get wrecked. And you want to go ahead and see what's going on from here. So you see that from this wallet address right here to X token for, you know, 1 million tokens from this wallet to for $483,000 or $438. Dude, I can't think right now. I'm like super exhausted. Let's go ahead and analyze this wallet real quick, man. Comment down below too as well what you think. Let me know if any of you guys know what is going on with these sells. So I don't know what is going on. I guess it's a whale just selling. But let's go ahead and take a look at the charts on X token. So now we're going to go ahead and do some TA on X token and analyze this. So take a look at the hourly chart. Let's see what we could go ahead and see. Okay, so on the hourly chart, we are We did break multiple areas of support, right? Last time we talked about this, and this was actually an area of support that, or a resistance, I believe. I don't remember too well. It's been a while since we talked about this token. So we're just going to go ahead and say that this is an area of resistance, right? So luckily we were able to go ahead and break that area of resistance. So what we have to go ahead and analyze now moving forward and have to make sure that we do go ahead and stay above it. And let me go ahead and pull out my brush real quick. So we do need to go ahead and check that X token does go ahead and hold on to this area of support. So usually when there's a massive downturn like this, usually it creates one of my favorite patterns called the cup and handle pattern, where it pumps like this. It's going to dump probably another 30-40%, and then potentially go ahead and pump to the upside, going all the way up. So in order to go ahead and be fully bullish with X token, because I really don't know what's going on, and we're going to go ahead and look at their Twitter right now. That's the thing with these meme tokens. You have to be really involved with the community, Telegram, Twitter, and be on point. So for me personally, I only like to go ahead and hold on to a few tokens, and if I really do believe believe in their narrative, and then just go ahead and watch them do their thing. But right now on the 1 hourly, we did see a lot of volume pick up, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the 4 hourly now. And looking at the 4 hourly, it looks like it is forming that possible pattern of the cup and handle pattern, which is one of the most famous patterns to go ahead and capitalize on. But we did see, and you have to be very careful when it comes to these patterns, especially with the shit coins, right? That this pattern was also forming a cup and handle pattern right here perfectly, and then it ended up dumping even higher. So it literally broke that that pattern right away. So you have to be very cautious, because something very similar could go ahead and happen, where we do go ahead and pump to this area of resistance, and probably the goal would be is to go ahead and hold around this area of support right here, because if we do, then we're more than likely able to go ahead and go up, as long as we do go ahead and keep up this momentum. So like I said, I don't know what is going on with X token. Maybe it's a new listing, a new catalyst. Comment down below. We're gonna go ahead and try to identify and analyze what is going on, but some sort of news is going on that causes the market to go ahead and pump. And another thing is that I do expect a lot of meme tokens moving forward in the month of October to go ahead and start pumping, but we have to go ahead and be very cautious whether it's going to happen or not, because you know how we talked about Bitcoin dominance having to fall below 48%, and in reality we need Bitcoin to go ahead and dump in order for meme coins to do our thing, in order for Pepe, the Pepe 2.0s, the Shibas to do their small little run. We need Bitcoin to go ahead and dump. So I really don't know what is going on with X token, but there's not really much going on, honestly. Even with the TA, it's an area that you really can analyze because of the dump. And what I could go ahead and tell you is that we need to really go ahead and hold this area of support, because if we don't go ahead and hold this area of support, it's not going to go ahead and look too bad, right? The goal is for us to go ahead and pump, hold this area of support, and then hopefully break above it. So I wouldn't be extremely bullish, and I wouldn't be celebrating X token until we actually break this area right here. Once we break this area right here, I'm going to be like, hey guys, it looks like X token is back in action, and it might be worth taking a look at. But right now you have to be very careful. I'm going to read the comments and see what's going on. So one post where the analysis said if Binance collapsed, we might see a 12K or 6K Bitcoin. I don't think 12K or 6K Bitcoin will happen. Can it happen for a short term? I think liquidations could go ahead and cause Bitcoin to fall down to 12,000 to 6,000, but I do think that a lot of whales might be having a lot of buy-ins around the area, so I do think that it will quickly get bought out. Because if you remember, recently when Bitcoin pumped, it did dump temporarily for like literally $17,000, and it quickly got bought up right away. And that's kind of the issue that we have with leverage trading, right? Is that we've been talking about. It's a very volatile market, that it's super manipulative, that they'll literally go ahead and make you lose all your money in order for them to go ahead and buy the dip. And that happened to me with Bitcoin. You know, they ended up I didn't lose all my money, but I ended up getting stopped out because of the liquidity grab, and it took me out of my position. And literally as soon as it took me out of my position, it went up to the price that I believed that it was going to hit. And that's the reason why moving forward, I'm also going to be trading the stock market, trading options. So go ahead and comment down below if any of you have ever traded options. If you've never had, trust me, if you love trading meme coins just like I do in altcoins, you're gonna love options. Options is like using leverage as well, and you make so much money. You can literally turn 20 bucks into like a couple $100 or a couple grand if you know what you're doing. It's very, very simple. All you're pretty much doing is betting that the market's going to go up or it's going to go down. But yeah, obviously there is some things behind it, but in my opinion, I think the stock market's a lot easier to trade than the crypto market. The crypto market just has too much volatility, and it's super, super heavily manipulative, in my opinion, more than stocks. So let's go ahead and read the comments. I buy X at 0.000.2. What is that at? Pepe 2.0 had a 10% pump a couple days ago. I did see that, Tillery. We're going to go ahead and talk about Pepe 2.0 right now. I think Pepe 2.0, it's here to stay. So I'm glad to go ahead and see that. Heed said, do you think I still or I think I must sell now? Well, it depends, Amid. You have to ask yourself, how much are you down at the moment in your position? And you also have to go ahead and remember, you know, obviously none of this that I talk about is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just solely my opinion. I'm just a crypto bro. You know, it's like we're friends. that's really the way you have to go ahead and take my advice, right? It's like we're friends, man. It's like I can't go ahead and tell you 100% like it's time to sell or it's time to go ahead and buy. For me personally on X token, even though I am a holder, I'm down so much, man. I'm down like literally my bag is only worth like not even a cent. I think it's not even worth $1 at this point. So like for me personally, I'm just gonna go ahead and hold on to X token and wait for meme coin season to happen, and I'm hoping that something from the portfolio that we bought in the last couple weeks is gonna pump. You know, that's my goal. So in my opinion, if you're down like 99%, I personally wouldn't sell. When it comes to meme coins, when I get into these meme tokens, whatever money I put in, I already instantly believe it's a loss. Like I don't think about the money anymore, right? Another example that I did take out my money on and I took the L on was Dork Lord. And I don't know how Dork Lord is doing, but for example, Dork Lord is dead. Dork Lord died, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather take out my $100 because I put in about 300. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather take out my $100 and do something else with this $100 instead of waiting for Dork Lord, because I think Dork Lord is officially dead in my opinion. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, I think it's dead. And there's a lot of tokens in here that we've jumped into that are officially dead, like literally dead. Rug pool, slow rug, that are no longer probably going to be here. And for X token, we're going to go ahead and see what's going on before we go ahead and start changing the topic and talk about Pepe 2.0. But we're going to go ahead and see what they did and what caused this market to go ahead and pump. So we're seeing this guy retweet, get over for the most epic reversal ever. X is about to unleash his power through his first utility, ground banking X collar, but it's just beginning soon. The X shot bot will make it a debut, setting new standards and functionality. So it's, I mean, they have some sort of utility now, right? They're going to go ahead and have some sort of bots coming in. And this is the kind of thing you have to be very, very cautious about, right? So we're going to go ahead and see who this guy is. X is the dev. So he's a developer of X token. And he says he's poisoned to outshine competitors like Unibot and Maestro and Banana. So this is the thing when it comes to a lot of these shitcoins, right? And there's a reason why I've been kind of like moving away from that narrative. Shitcoins are not here to pump until Bitcoin dumps. Until we see Bitcoin dump below, and we need to see Bitcoin fall below 25,000, ideally $24,000. I'm not going to be bullish on meme coins, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a big believer of Pepe. I'm a big believer of Pepe 2.0, X token, all these tokens. But in reality, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I wrote off a L on all these tokens already. Like I emotionally detached myself from all these shit coins. Like all the projects that I'm invested into, all the shit coins, I detached myself from that value already. And I invested quite a bit. I over leveraged myself. I invested more than I should have, right? And honestly, looking back, I don't say I regret that, because at least I caught myself in the action of saying, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be over leveraging myself too much on shit coins, because now is not the time. But luckily, the last other play that I got into was Dork Lord, and I took a $200 loss, and I'm like, it's fine. I knew the risk. I threw in $300. I was okay losing the $300. And then recently I saw the market changing, and I'm like, okay, Dark Lord's completely dead. I analyzed the market, the hype was not there anymore. It died. And that's the thing with these meme coins, these shit coins, is that 99% of them are only here for a quick trade, right? Most of them are not going to be here next bull run. So in my opinion, if you don't want to be losing money over and over and over again and be stressed out about being able to control the narrative, with shitcoins, we could do TA all we want, and 99% of the time, it's going to get rejected. It's not going to do what we expect it to do. Why? Because the developers are greedy. They're going to go ahead and dump on you and I, and they want the other influencer to go ahead and talk about it in order to pump the market, in order for them to go ahead and dump on us, right? So you have to go ahead and consider the kind of people that we're competing against with. I don't think this channel does too much of an impact when it comes to talking about shit coins, so that's why I don't worry too much. But the other bigger channels do, you know, and you have literally these other bigger channels and these other crypto influencers on Twitter that are dumping their tokens on you. And this is the reason why I don't believe one shit that these developers say when it comes to these shit coins, because my question is, what is going on right here? What is all this selling coming from the same address? What is that? That is super fishy. This guy has over 30 grand right now at the moment of X token, and as soon as it starts to pump, he starts to sell. So it's like, what's going to go on? Can it go up? Can it go ahead and surpass his new all-time highs? Will it be the next freaking Bitcoin, as a lot of people like to go ahead and call it? It could. In reality, it could, because we saw Shiba do that, right? We saw Shiba, we saw Pepe, we see meme coins do this over and over again. The problem is that in the space that we're in, a lot of the developers prey on you and I, hoping that the project that we're jumping into is going to be the next Shiba. So moving forward with the strategy, what I suggest is, if you're already down 99% of your investment on these shit coins, obviously not financial advice. For me personally, I would just leave the projects there and move forward. I would mentally go ahead and take the L and be like, you know what, I effed up. I probably put too much money that I shouldn't have, and I'm going to go ahead and move forward in life. Don't hold on to that guilt, okay? Because I've been there, done that. I've been in projects where I really believe in the developers. It pumps, and then they dump all the tokens on you, and the project exit scams. And we're going to go ahead and look at a few that have done that in the last literally coming weeks. Can they go ahead and recover? Yes. But do you really want to go ahead and live a life where you're buying a shit coin at this price right here, believing that it's going to pump up higher, and then holding the bag all the way down to the bottom and buying every dip as it dumps lower and lower and lower and lower? No, you don't. You don't want to be that person. Trust me, guys. I've been that person. You don't want to be that person. It's not good. It's not good for your mental health, and it's not good for your money. You're not going to go ahead and make money if you have that kind of strategy. The goal is, as easy as it sounds, and it's really not. The goal is to be one of the people that jump in right here at this area and put in 50 to 100 bucks and take profits when you see this pump. You might only go ahead and capture $10,000 right here from your $50 investment, because in reality, that's what could happen if you are an early investor, right? But as soon as it pumps to, let's say you turn your $50 into $2,000 or $10,000, it's not life-changing money, guys. But you want to go ahead and take profits, because look, if you had the chance to go ahead and cash out at this top right here and you didn't, how much money do you have? Are you able to cash in around over here? Probably none, right? Because I know my investment right here, I put in probably 100 bucks or 50 bucks, and it almost turned to $200 to $300, and now my investment is worth like not even $1, I think. So it's like, do you really want to go ahead and hope and cross your fingers that a lot of these projects pump? Or do you want to go ahead and see what's the hot trending topic, jump in, make your money, and you're on to the next? The goal is not to marry any of these shit coins. Okay, so that's what I want to go ahead and tell you, because look, we talked about Pepe gains, and I'm going to go ahead and read the comments right now. So let's go ahead and read the comments before I go in. Do you still think I must sell? Like I said, I don't know, man. It depends on where you're at. If you're literally only selling and you're losing a lot of money and you're only recovering like 50 to 100 bucks, if that's like a lot of money to you, then yeah, I would take it out. Obviously not financial advice, but if you're okay leaving that money in there, because in reality X token could go ahead and moon. I don't know. We can sit here and do TA all day long, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you examples of shitcoins not doing the TA that it should because of manipulation and greediness in the market. I'm gonna go ahead and show you that right now with this chart. So give me 1 second. Moon Joker says, which Pepe, John, 1 or 2? I'm very bullish on both Pepe 1 and 2. I think you should have bags for both. I'm more of a believer in Pepe, the original one, because obviously it has more holders, it has a bigger market cap, and it did an impact. Pepe 2.0 has the ability to go ahead and be that next project, but I really don't know based on what we've been seeing in the market in the last weeks, the last months. You know, Pepe 2.0 hasn't really done shit, and they had the opportunity to go ahead and step up as a community and actually do something with the narrative. But maybe, benefit of the doubt, they're cooking up something very, very juicy that it might pump. But honestly, if Pepe 2.0 doesn't pump, it's okay. I lost a decent amount of money, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I accept it. I accept that I was wrong. I accept that I effed up. And all you can really go ahead and do in life is move forward. The goal is not to go ahead and be in the position where you get greedy again. I made over $30,000 leverage trading Pepe 2.0. And I was so bullish that I ended up re-entering my position again and ended up giving it all back to the market. So I made 30 grand in a day, and I lost it all the next day because I believed that the project was going to go up higher. I should have just stacked up with that 30K. I mean, most people probably sometimes do that in a salary. You know what I mean? They probably do that in a year. Most people probably work all year in their life to go ahead and make 30 grand. So the mentality is you should go ahead and kind of change that mentality and be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna take my $10,000, my $20,000, my $30,000, my $2,000. The goal is not to become rich overnight, guys. I'm starting to learn that the reason why we get greedy and we over leverage ourselves and we don't take profits is because we want to be driving Lambos and Bugattis overnight. That's not the goal. The goal is to go ahead and make money consistently over time, even if it's a year, even if it's 2 years. I'm sorry to tell you, but the real bull run that we're going to become multi-millionaires, even a lot of you will become billionaires, is going to be, in my opinion, until 2 years. I think 1 year to 2 years. Why? Because we have elections coming in the US in the next coming years. We have higher inflation coming in. We have crypto companies and institutions finally adopting crypto. We have the ETF around the corner, but that is not going to happen until the big players are in the game. And that's not going to happen until another 1.5 to 2 years. So really, the goal you should go ahead and be asking yourself is, how much can I go ahead and make money, whether it's working, trading, whatever the case is, and how much of that money can I go ahead and keep when I'm really gambling into these meme coins? Because you're gambling, guys. You're gambling. Yeah, I'm sorry to break it, but you're gambling if you're jumping into a lot of these projects. You know, we're gambling. That's all we are. We're not. We could sit here and do TA, and it doesn't really matter because TA is out the door when it comes to shit coins. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the reasons why. Let me go ahead and read these comments real quick. What's up, Chris? How's it going, my guy? I think it's just, Chris says, I think it's just the dev of X is really transparent. He even says when he pays influencers, plus there's a contract to sell from time to time, but who knows? Hi, by the way, man. Great to see you, man. Long time no see. And yeah, man, there is some devs out there that are good. But I'm going to be honest with you. My trust for crypto developers and crypto people in the space, based on all the shenanigans that has been going on in space, and I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about, right? If you're aware of what goes on in crypto, it's total BS. There's a lot of drama, a lot of things going on, moving factors in the back end, that a lot of these projects are scams, guys. And the thing is that I don't want to go ahead and be pushing a project, because most of the projects we talked about have rug pull, right? They have rug pull. But the goal is moving forward is the goal is not to go ahead and give a platform to the scammers, because that's what they look for. You know, they want to go ahead, look for influencers, they pay influencers, whatever the case is, and then they go ahead and shit on the token and then dump it on you. I've been given offers from, you know, projects and developers to go ahead and pump their projects. And I look at the project, and if I don't like it, I don't take the deal. I've rejected a lot of deals like that. And there's a lot of deals out there like that that are literally just here for money grabs, and you have to be very, 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 very careful, guys. Trust me, I used to be the person that used to watch a lot of these top influencers on crypto, and I invested a lot of money into projects that they talked about, and I've also lost a lot of money. So even though I know, I don't want to say that I guess I am a crypto influencer, right? But what I'm trying to say is that because I've been there, done that, when I remember when I used to go ahead and watch crypto influencers on YouTube, and I used to like literally hope they would come out with a video so I can know what's going on. They would just hype you up, right? And I don't want to be that channel, because I remember being on that back end when I'm like, oh, that influencer that I really believe and trust said that this token's going to hit this a dollar to not sell. And then I come to realize that a lot of these influencers are getting paid in the back end, guys. A lot of them were getting paid on the back end. They were making their money on the back end, getting team tokens, or them creating the token themselves and then dumping it on their own subscribers. And that's what happens in this space a lot. And I remember being on the other side when I really believed what that person was saying. And this is the reason what I don't want to go ahead and create for the channel. The reason why I tell you my opinion on a lot of these things. A lot of you might not like me because I don't agree with you, and that's okay. That's okay. A lot of you have unsubscribed to me because I don't talk about Pepe 2.0 as much, or Pepe, or I don't talk about other shit coins. It's okay. I'm here for the long run, guys. I'm here for the long run. I'm here to stay here for years. I'm not here to go ahead and make quick money, dump on my own personal community to make money for my own personal gain. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that, all right? There's ways to make money in this whole entire ecosystem, and it's really sketchy, scammy ways. Trust me, there's money to be made. And you and I are being the product of that. And that's the reason why you have to be very, very careful. So this is the reason why everything I tell you, I'm telling you based as a friend, person to person. I don't know a lot of you, but I really do have a very tight relationship with a lot of you. You know, I consider a lot of you as friends. I come in here and I'm glad to go ahead and talk to all of you. So just consider that. None of this is financial advice. This is solely just as a friend from talk to talk, right? A lot of this shit I am invested into. I am invested in Pepe gains. I am invested in Pepe 2.0. But I'm not here to go ahead and sell you a lie that Pepe 2.0 is going to hit $1. I really wish it does, and I hope it does, because you know how much money I'll make off of that? But I'm not here to go ahead and sell you an illusion. And that's the problem with this space and this world, is that everybody's always trying to sell us a fake illusion of what happens. I show you my trades. I show you when I'm making money. I show you when I'm losing money. Tell me who else is doing that. Tell me what other influencer is going to go ahead and show you how much money in reality they really lost based on the trade that they told you. They're not, because they make money off of you. They make money off of them promoting these tokens and dumping them on you. And the whole entire goal of the channel is for all of us to make money, right? And the way we do that is it's not by shitting on each other, right? You don't want to go ahead and push each other down. The way you grow as a person, you make money long term, and you're able to go ahead and build long-term success and relationships, is by being honest up front, being truthful in the beginning, and telling your true intentions as a community, right? My intentions as a community is for all of us to go ahead and help each other, right? The goal is for all of us to make money together. But also, I'm not going to go ahead and be taking deals, sponsored deals, that I don't believe in. I use MEXC myself. I drink Dubby energy drinks myself because I believe in the products, right? So you have to be very, very careful, and I'm going to show you why TA doesn't really work when it comes to these shit coins. Sorry about that rant that I went on to. Chris says, new holders because a big influencer tweeted about X, and the utility bot is working really well. Have you used it, by the way, bro? Was it you that was telling me that you're tired of Telegram bots? Telegram bots are a good utility, right? And it's not just based on X token that I'm talking about. I'm talking about overall in the market, right? Overall, you have to stop believing these illusions that don't exist. You know what I mean? Don't believe in like 99% of the shit. Like, don't even believe me, honestly. You have to go ahead and come up with your own conclusions. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. Nobody knows in reality, right? Amid says, thank you for everything, bro. I appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate you. Like I said, I'm an investor of X token, and I really wish and I hope for the best. But in reality, it does not look good. Whether it's a Telegram bot, whether whoever tweeted it or an influencer, the charts say otherwise. So unless I go ahead and see the areas that we talked about X breaking, if we see, this is what I want to go ahead and see with X token, right? Telegram bot, influencer, whether we have Miley Cyrus promoting the token, it doesn't really matter, right? What I really want to go ahead and see is I want to see X token break this area right here. If we're able to break this area right here, then yes, we can go ahead and have conversations about X token mooning. We can have conversations about, you know, X token being the next, you know, project that's going to be as big as Bitcoin. We can start talking about that as soon as X breaks above this area and holds above it pretty well. Then we can go ahead and say, hey guys, you know what, it's looking pretty good in my opinion. Be very, very careful, look at these areas. But to keep it very, very simple, Telegram bot, hype or no hype, you have to look at what's in the charts. Like I mentioned in my last streams and yesterday's streams, there's two things right here that we need to really consider. We need to consider the support and resistance, and we're at a very critical area. We had no activity until this area right here. And it could be the news, but it could also be buy the rumor, sell the news event. So I don't know. What I don't want to go ahead and see, because it could be a possibility that might happen. Doesn't mean it will, but we have two indicators right now that are really, really bullish in my opinion. So we have hype, and we have meme coin season around the corner, potentially heading in literally the next week or two. So those are the two reasons why X token could go ahead and pump back. One of the two reasons why you have to be very, very careful is because I always say you have to be very, very careful with this. Humans lie, data doesn't. People lie, numbers don't. So this is kind of the similar approach I like to go ahead and take when it comes to trading. Is that regardless of the BS developer is coming out with, if the president of the US is promoting X token, it doesn't matter as long as it doesn't hold this area of support. If it can't hold that area of support, all those news are out through the door. Telegram bot, all of that is out through the door. Doesn't mean that it's officially dead. No, it just means that it's not going to pump anytime soon. If it doesn't break above this area, above this literally this green square. I like to keep it very, very simple, guys, because trading is very simple. The hardest thing is the psychology part. 90% psychology, 10% charts. 90% bullshit, 10% charts, really, because you're dealing with developers, with teams, with all these promises and lies. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It does influence the charts, but it can't guarantee you where it's going to go. So what I want to go ahead and leave it off with X token is we need to go ahead and see it break this area. And like I said, I'm a holder of X token, but I'm not going to go ahead and sit here and lie to all of you and say it's going to the freaking moon. It's not going to the moon. I'm sorry to tell you the harsh reality of the truth. The truth sometimes hurts, and the truth sometimes sucks, and I am invested into X token, and in order for me to talk about Moon Boy talk, we need to go ahead and see a break above this. Will the Telegram bot have real utility? Yes, but the thing is that when it comes to these meme coins, is that if the hype is no longer there, 99% of the time the project is completely dead. And that's what I want to know. Is the X token hype still here? Like I said, there's two bullish indicators. We're at a very critical area. We need to break that resistance. If we break it, we're mooning, guys. If meme coin season starts within 1 to 2 weeks, which it looks like it is, we're mooning, guys. But until we get those two indicators, I'm going to be bearish, and I'm a holder myself, right? But let me know how that bot is working, man. The wallet is sold at the bottom too. No idea why. It's probably manipulation, man. And that's what I'm telling you. If it's a team token wallet, which I tried looking into, it has a buy and sell tax of 1%. And sometimes what these developers do is they hype up the community. Yes, they'll pay for marketing, they'll pay for influencer marketing, they'll do all this, and then they'll dump on you and I. And this is the reason why I'm so done with this freaking space of getting shitted on every freaking minute. You know what I mean? We have to be very careful. There's a lot of money to be made in the space, but we have to be very, very careful and a lot more smarter, guys. And this is the reason why. We got to stay united. We have to go ahead and stay united, because if we're all running chasing these other shit coins, we're all going to go ahead and lose money, and we don't want to do that. That's not the road to financial freedom. If you're losing money constantly, you're almost better off like getting a second job and not trading whatsoever. You'll probably make more money that way, because if you're just gambling this money 99% of the time, you're probably going to lose the money, you know. And the goal is to multiply our income. Only invest in where you're willing to lose. Only invest $300, only invest $100. On a lot of these shit coins, I'm only investing no more than $50 sometimes, even $100, $300 at the max. Before, I used to throw in thousands of dollars into these shit coins. Not anymore. You know why? Because all of them are mostly scams, and we're not in meme coin season yet. You have to remember that. We are still in a bear market. These scammers are literally praying for you and I to go ahead and see this pump and then pull the rug on us, because the market is down that bad. We need new investors. We need new people. We need the bull run to happen. We're still in a bear market. We're not in a bull market yet, guys. Remember that. And this is the reason why I'm saying be very, very careful with a lot of these tokens. Only invest $50 to $100. I've seen an account, original Pepe holder, invested $25 and turned that into $3 million. We just have to go ahead and learn to stop being too greedy. We don't need to become millionaires overnight. I could almost say that we will become multi-millionaires, multi-billionaires, trillionaires, if you're a billionaire watching this, in the next literally bull run that's coming. But that's not going to be until 2 years. It could be a little bit sooner, but I don't think, in my mind, bull run 2 years. That's all I'm thinking. So we're going to go ahead and read these comments. Hey Marco, how's it going, man? Long time no see, bro. Hey dude, I guess my message got filtered and hidden. What happened, man? What did you comment? If you commented a link, then yeah, it probably got filtered. It just depends on like what you say. Like sometimes YouTube like blocks certain things. I don't know why. I have no control of that. So go ahead and let me know what you commented, or reach out to me on Twitter or Discord and let me know if there's any way I could go ahead and say that. Tillery says pump and dump heading to zero. I like that talk, man. I like what Tillery is seeing, man. It could be a pump and dump, you know. You know how I don't want to say it's easy to develop a Telegram bot, but I told all of you guys literally last couple of days ago. You know how easy it is for you and I to come up with our own shitcoin. You want me to show you how easy it is to come up with your own shitcoin? This is how easy it is to go ahead and come up with your own shitcoin. This easy. You go to the contract, you look at the contract, you copy it, you've created your own shitcoin. Takes literally 3 seconds. All you have to do is just change your wallet. All you have to change is the name, the buy and sell tax, and then add liquidity, and that's it. Literally takes less than 1 minute to deploy a smart contract. You just go in here, you just copy it, and you just paste it, and you're done. And you deployed your own shitcoin. And there's the reason why I'm saying that a lot of people take advantage of this. Not good actors in the space go ahead and take advantage of this, because it's really that easy to go ahead and create a coin. It's honestly a lot harder to go ahead and pump it, because you need a lot of like marketing money and all this. But a lot of the people that pump these major projects are just a group of scammers that literally just pump and dump 20-30 projects a day, and they're making, you know, 200,000, 300,000 per token, maybe even more, maybe even 60 grand. Imagine making 60 grand in a minute. Would you be complaining about 60 grand a minute? Imagine them doing that 10 to 20 times a day, literally back to back, and they're pulling over 100,000 plus a day, coming up with this new narrative of the next freaking Bitcoin that's gonna come, the next Shiba Inu, and then they spend all this money into marketing. And that's why we see a lot of these projects dead, because that's what they do. And that's why I'm saying you have to be very, very careful. These scammers are preying on you and I right now because of the market the way it is. So that's why I take everything that they say with a grain of salt, just like I do with the Federal Reserve. Do you really believe the Federal Reserve is saying that the economy, the global economy, is strong? Can you really believe that? I'm sure a lot of places where you're living at, and whatever country you're at, like I said, it literally impacts every other country. One country might see the impact a lot sooner than another country, but I could go ahead and say safely that I'm sure a lot of you are realizing the inflation of gas, housing, whatever the case is, food in general, going up. Do you really believe that you need to go ahead and listen to someone in a suit that tells you that inflation is doing better than expected. You don't. You just need to have common sense, and you have to look at what's in front of us, which is Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin, and the DXY. And those are the three indicators we need to focus on. And until then, until we see the DXY right here until we see the DXY, let me repeat myself again. Until we see the DXY dump below this area right here, which is 47%, 48, I would say ideally 48.55% would be the area. And we see Bitcoin dominance, which means the strength and the interest of Bitcoin. We need the strength and the interest of Bitcoin to go ahead and dump. Why? Because we saw it here with Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu pumped around this time right here in the market. It got created around July based on the contract, I think, and it pumped around this time right here. Shiba Inu pumped around this area right here when Bitcoin dominance fell below 40%. So the narrative hasn't changed, guys. This is the reason why I haven't been talking about Pepe 2.0. I haven't talked about any of these shit coins. Why? Because the narrative hasn't changed. The narrative hasn't changed. We're not going to go ahead and have Pepe or any of these tokens pump until we see Bitcoin dominance dump below this area right here. And we're still going up. We're still going up. And it could even go all the way as high as 70%. And this is where like the real altcoin season and all that shit happens. But in order for this mini bull run to happen, because it's not going to be long, it's only going to last 2 to 3 months. And that's why I'm preparing all of you to go ahead and have the discipline, because I'm growing that discipline myself of knowing when to take profits, knowing when to take a loss, knowing how to understand that you might be wrong in a trade. It really takes a lot to go ahead and say, you know what, I messed up on this trade, I took an L, let me go ahead and move forward, and that's it. It's really, really difficult, and I say that from personal experience, right? So that's why moving forward, the goal is to understand how to use Telegram bots, to understand the psychology and the game that they're playing in this market against us, because it's really against us, guys. It's not this voluntary crypto community that everybody believes. It's not. It's a community full of greed at the moment, and it has a lot of bad actors, right? So the goal is, how can you go ahead and protect yourself against those people? There's people like that in every industry. The only thing that with crypto right now, it's a little bit easier because it's decentralized to go ahead and do these kind of things, but it doesn't mean you can't make money in this space. You can make lots of money. You just have to be disciplined enough to know when to take profits, when to exit, understand that the change of the market is coming in. Do you guys remember a couple weeks ago Telegram bots were a thing? Not so much a thing anymore. Remember when Pepe and Pepe 2.0 and the 2.0 projects were a thing? 2.0 projects don't exist anymore. Do you see how quick the market changes? People forget about shit very, very quickly. So you have to understand and be aware of how to identify these trends, make your money in and out, and that's it. We really can't be marrying a lot of these communities. The goal is to make money, right? And we need to see Bitcoin dominance to fall below the 47%. And until we see that area fall below, then we could talk about all these meme coins mooning. But until then, the market hasn't changed. In reality, the market hasn't changed. And this is the reason why I haven't been bullish. Remember Unibot? Remember how I mentioned Unibot? I'm not sure if any of you remember. I mentioned I want to go ahead and grab Unibot at $40, and I'm going to go ahead and be patiently waiting until it hits $40. And look what it has done. It went from almost $200. I think it actually hit $200. Yeah, it hit $227. A real utility project, guys. Keep in mind, a real utility project that had over 200 million market cap, currently right now 56. So over 80 to 90% market cap disappeared. And I mentioned to you guys, I'm going to be waiting patiently to go ahead and grab this at $40. I didn't have to go ahead and check the Telegram bot. I didn't have to listen to the developer. I didn't have to do any of that. All I had to do was look at the charts, use a little bit of Fibonacci retracement, line up support and resistance, and I was able to go ahead and wait for this to go ahead and dump. And it's probably going to dump even more. It's probably going to go ahead and dump from this area right here. It's probably going to hit $70, and then it's going to dump to $40. And I'm going to be buying right here because I'm patient. And that's what you have to go ahead and learn how to be. You have to learn how to be patient when it comes to these trades or any of these opportunities. Right now in altcoins, I'm not buying that many altcoins. Why? Because the market's going to dump still another 80%. And I've showed you the reasons why. Bitcoin dominance, DXY, Bitcoin. The narrative hasn't changed, guys. I'm sorry to tell you, no bull run is going to be here around the corner yet. It sucks. I want the bull run. Trust me, I want to make a lot of money. I want to be to the point where we wake up to a couple grand a day. But the reality is not here yet. Can you still make that kind of money? Yes. But the opportunity is not there as much as it is right now. So you have to be very, very careful, even with the top altcoins. A lot of these altcoins, let's head over to CoinMarketCap. A lot of these altcoins, I talked about it yesterday. Some of you were asking me about Cardano, about Solana. I think a lot of these altcoins are going to still drop another 50 to 80%. So you have to ask yourself, do you really want to be putting all your money in right now in these altcoins, or do you want to go ahead and slowly dollar cost average? Whether that's $50 a week, whether that's $100 a week, whether that's $1,000 a month. I don't know your budget, and I'm not a financial advisor, so always go ahead and come up with your own strategy, but only throw in the money that you feel comfortable losing. If you go back to 2017, a lot of these altcoins that are here now are no longer here with us, because in reality, trends happen, changes happen, things are no longer popular, and you have to be very, very careful. Doesn't mean that Polkadot doesn't have real use. It means that potentially, as much as Polkadot's a good ecosystem and Matic, it cannot be here next year. That's a reality of investing into crypto assets to begin with right now. There's a few that are going to be here, like the Shiba. Shiba has been here for 2 years, guys. 2 years plus. I would rather have most of you, like I said, not financial advice, jump in and buy some Shiba instead of buying freaking Shiba 4.0 and losing all your money and not making any money, thinking that it's going to be the next Shiba. You have to go ahead and look at these projects, and it doesn't mean that that's going to be the case with a lot of them, because a lot of the projects we're looking at now, and you're going to remember this, from a year to 2 years from now, we're going to see a lot of these projects that are no longer going to be here with us. Exchanges are no longer going to be here with us. A lot of things are not going to be here with us, and you have to understand that part of the market, all right? And that goes back with the trends. As much as I believe in Unibot, and it falls to the $40 area that I believe in, at the end of the day, I can't guarantee that it's not going to go ahead and dump down even lower. It probably dies. I don't know, maybe exit scams. I don't know. It's unpredictable, and you have to understand that nobody could predict where anything's going to be heading. Understand that nobody can. If it was that easy, everybody would be making money. Everybody would be making money. Can you go ahead and have a hedge that you would be able to predict these markets? Yeah, that's how I was able to predict Unibot dropping down to $40. That's how I was able to predict a lot of these shitcoins dropping to $80, right? It's because we don't worry too much about what the developer says. We don't worry about what this crypto influencer said that this token was going to pump. Can it have temporary pressure to the market causing it to pump and dump? Yes. But you also have to go back to the charts. And this is the reason why I like to go ahead and I want all of you to understand what you're looking at when it comes to charts. You don't have to be a technical expert. I'm not an expert on any of this. I want to tell you that. I'm not an expert at any of this. I'm decent at what I do, but I can't go ahead and tell you that I'm like the freaking best TA person ever. I'm not. So there's other people better than me, and I'm okay accepting that, because I'm learning every day. I'm learning every day from all of you every day, and that's what you have to go ahead and do when it comes to this space. As much as I want to become and drive a Bugatti tomorrow, the reality is that it's not going to happen right now in this space. It's all going to be about patience. This market is going to go to the people that are patient to the impatient, and you have to go ahead and understand, are you willing to wait 1 to 2 years working your ass off to go ahead and invest into projects that you understand, learn how to read these trends, go ahead and trade and make money both on the upside and the downside? You think traders are not making money right now? You think people are not making money because Bitcoin is going to dump to $24,000? They are, because they're going to short the market. You think the stock market's not going up? Let me tell you, the stock market has been going up ever since the last 6 to 8 months. Even though there has been bank crashes, the stock market has been going up while crypto has been going down. So what does that tell you? Does that mean that crypto is officially dead? No, it just tells you that it's being suppressed by the people of higher power. They want you and I to get this belief of crypto, exit the market, not understand it, and then in a couple years, in 2 to 3 years, like I'm saying is going to happen, it's going to pump. but they want to go ahead and get you desperate to the point where you lose all your money, or you no longer believe in this market because of pain, to go ahead and get you out of this market. So you have to keep that in mind. Chris says, true. Always good to not trust devs. We don't know how they really are in the end, but I have a good feeling there. Dude, I hope your feelings well, man. I hope you do, because I want to make money on X token too. I'm down 99% on that token. Chris says, I'm not against Telegram bots. I think it was Marco, bro. I think Marco said he was like tired of Telegram bots. Someone told me, they're like, bro, I'm freaking tired of these damn Telegram bots coming out all the time. Tim says, yeah, majority of the meme tokens you have to get in early, take profits. Most will pump once, maybe a second time. If it doesn't dump and lose volume and then a big dump, same story every time. 100%, man. And I think Tim told me about Dork Lord. Unfortunately, my Twitter had it went into my spam folder and I didn't get to see it. But go ahead and reach out to me on Twitter. Follow me at ALTCOIN John. Reach out to me, message me. I haven't been as active these last couple days. I've been on and off on Twitter, but I will go ahead and respond to all of you. But make sure to go ahead and reach out to me on Twitter, guys. Go ahead and reach out. Let's go ahead and talk. I'm also coming out with my own Discord, so let me go ahead and post the link down below. Go ahead and follow my Discord down below. Yeah, so I'm gonna start trading options again, guys. So I'm very, very excited, and that's what I want to go ahead and talk to all of you guys on Discord, because I don't know how the algorithm's gonna go with YouTube. I don't want to go ahead and change the algorithm because I don't want to become a stock channel. Stock channels are they're pretty boring, man. They're pretty boring. I'm just in the stocks, and I'm only gonna trade stocks just to make money. But my passion and my love is in crypto and blockchain. But sometimes, not because you love something, it doesn't mean that you have to do it, even though it's not making you money. And crypto is not making me as much money as it should. And for that reason, I'm going to start trading options as well again. And I want all of you to go ahead and give it a try too. If you love meme coins, if you love the volatility of the market where you can make a lot of money up and down, you're going to love options trading. So definitely go ahead and join my Discord, where I literally just open up a broker account again with options, and I'm going to start trading them again. This time with a better strategy that I had before. So I'm very, very excited. Like I said, a lot of money is made in every market. It's just all about knowing and being well diversified. My goal is to go ahead and make money leverage trading right now because of the volatility of the market. As you can see, look at these trades that I've been making. Shorting TIP 58%, 65% tip, SHIB 21x 37%, 18%. So like, if you could go ahead and swing trade back and forth, you can make a decent amount of money. It's low-key a little bit more predictable than shit coins. It's a lot more predictable than shit coins. And what else is more predictable than shit coins is trading stocks. Trading stocks is super easy in my opinion. Like, if you know how to trade Bitcoin and you know how to trade Forex, stocks is so much easier. Trust me, guys. A lot of people even say the same thing. Stocks is a lot easier than trading crypto, because crypto is more manipulative, believe it or not. I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say, guys? Comment down below if there's anything else you want me to go ahead and talk about in particular. Most importantly, go ahead and support the channel. Go ahead and support the channel by joining in my Discord, guys. Come on. Let's go ahead, join my Discord. Like I said, that's the free version right now. I have 3 tiers. Two of them are going to be paid. But even with the free version, I will make sure to provide you guys value. I'm going to create courses this weekend showing you how to leverage trade, showing you how to recharge, showing you how to do this all for free. So definitely go ahead and support the channel. Join my Discord down below. But I remember what I was going to talk about now. So I was going to talk about Pepe gains, right? And we talked about how bullish this thing was and how this might go to the moon and all of that, right? And it pumped a lot. Pumped a lot. Like, probably some people made 4x's around over here. I know a lot of you made money. Unfortunately, I got in like around this area right here before, you know, this mini bear market that we had, and every meme token dumped, right? And I was at a break even. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and hold off because it looks like a major cup and handle pattern forming, right? We have our support, we have our resistance, and I mentioned that the goal was to go ahead and break above it. We didn't break above it. We got rejected. We got rejected multiple times, as we could tell. And usually, I did mention that if we were to go ahead and lose that support right here, which is not going to be a good sign, we were going to go ahead and see Pepe gains fall. Well, guess what, guys? They had a lot of hype going on. They had a new exchange listing. They had a staking platform. They had every reason to be bullish. Every reason to be bullish. Every freaking reason to be bullish. And it doesn't mean it can't pump, because I think there's some news going on today actually for Pepe gains. The reason why it's up 29%, right? But if you go ahead and head over to the Twitter, there's a reason why I say take everything with a grain of salt, because as much as I believe in Pepe gains, you can't predict everything, right? So what ended up happening back on September 19th, when they were supposed to go, they released their staking platform and they were supposed to go ahead and get listed on a top tier exchange. And this is what they said, supposedly, but we heard this with Pepe 2.0 as well. Pepe gains community, we are sad to inform you that we were scammed by fake listing agents who use the same real username as KuCoin listing agents. They use AI voice and video KYC verification to impersonate the real KuCoin agents. Additionally, they sent us a real KuCoin hot wallet address to transfer the tokens there to initiate trading. These individuals are also using OKX listing agents usernames at present. We are in contact with the real KuCoin to figure out what happened, and we will explore it's possible for them to assist us with the soft listing, or at least return the 3.9 million tokens. If not, we will ensure to provide you a good listing to your community soon. This will not affect the project utility. Marketing is ongoing and staking platform is working perfectly. We will rectify the situation soon with our partners. Stay strong and keep supporting. So the interesting thing is, like, how do these scammers and like, how are they doing this scam, man? Like, how are they doing this scam so well, or how is this working? The fact that they provided the real hot coin or hot wallet of KuCoin, the 3.59 million tokens to KuCoin on their exchange. Like, what are they asking? Are they asking for like ETH on the side? Because it just wouldn't make sense why a scammer would go ahead and take their time, set all this up, and then have them send their actual tokens to the actual real KuCoin community, but they were not real. So how does that work? Do any of you know how that works? Like, I'm assuming the only way is them saying, all right, send the tokens here and then pay us $20,000 in ETH. That's the only way I could think of that, because wouldn't it be smarter just to go ahead and take the 3.9 million tokens and then dump it on the market? I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. Maybe they do that to make it sound and look a little bit more realistic. But this happened to Pepe 2.0 as well, right? And then ever since that, they also said Pepe gains community, we're experiencing some technical issues, all this BS. And then they come back that, you know, they give you the option for 64,000 buyback or centralized listing on the market, right? And it looks like we got the centralized listing and the market. So we're gonna go ahead and see where things go. We haven't heard a text from them since the 19th, so we don't know what's going on with them, right? And with that being said, there was a lot of good news, right? But what are the odds that, like, they get scammed and all this BS happens? I don't know. All we could do is just take the benefit of the doubt, but we don't know. We really don't know what happened, right? And this just seems very, very weird, in my opinion. And what I'm trying to tell you is that we saw this perfect opportunity for Pepe gains to go ahead and break above and make new all-time highs, and it didn't because of that new BS that happened. So that's why I'm telling all of you, be very, very cautious when it comes to a lot of these tokens, because we really don't know what's going to happen. They can say one thing and the complete happens. It's part of life. So go ahead and comment down below if there's anything else you want me to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and talk about Pepe 2.0. So if you're still watching and you want to go ahead and hear about Pepe 2.0, am I bullish? Yes. And we're going to go ahead and do some TA on Pepe 2.0. Haven't done that in a while. So let's go ahead and see what's going to happen to Pepe 2.0. And let me just go ahead and take a sip of this real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So Pepe 2.0 is at a 3.11 million market cap, with a total liquidity of 537,000. Liquidity, 6% of the liquidity will be unlocked in about 3 months, and then the remaining in about 9 months. So hopefully something happens and the market pumps, because we're going to go ahead and see how much of that 6% liquidity is really going to affect if they pull it from the market, which wouldn't surprise me. How much is that? That's going to be about 31 trillion. That's about 31 trillion tokens that would be unlocked, I believe. Or is that, wait, that's about, so that's 31 trillion in total, I believe, and you have about 36, about a million or a billion, which is not that much. It's about 4 to 6 grand, if I'm not mistaken. No more than 10 grand, maybe even less. So let's go ahead and do some TA on Pepe 2.0 before I go ahead and end the stream today. So we're still at 11.56 thousand holders. So I'm actually quite surprised, right? Because Dork Lord was growing very, very quick and was supposed to be the best freaking, you know, meme coin, and it dumped, right? And with that being said, we're still holding pretty well. We were at 13,000 at its all-time high that I saw of holders was at 14,000. So the fact that it's still at 11,000 and hasn't dropped like more than 11,000, it seems like either people are like, frick it, I'm just holding the bag, it is what it is because I bought this top, or a lot of people really truly believe in this project like you and I do, and are still holding on to Pepe 2.0. I'm still holding on to Pepe 2.0, and I'm going to actually be buying some very, very soon again, probably next week. And I'm only going to throw in like about 40 bucks, because if you throw in 40 bucks from its all-time high that it pumps, you could go ahead and make a couple grand, right? So I already have a decent bag. I could go ahead and add more, honestly, but based on what I'm seeing in the market, it hasn't really given me a clear indicator as to if the market is done dumping anymore. Like, can the market dump even further? Yes, I said 1 million market cap is very, very doable. So I do expect this to possibly even dump if it doesn't hold that area of support right there. But if we do go ahead and break above this area right here, if we do go ahead and break above it and hold it pretty well and then climb back up around this area right here, then it would be worth saying confidently that the market is back on an uptrend. But if we go ahead and see Pepe 2.0 pump in this area right here to the 0.10 and it gets rejected, we're safe to go ahead and say that it's just a clear pump and dump, and we're going to dump even further. So you have to be very, very careful. But in my opinion, I think this is, we're almost getting to the bottom. We just have to stop getting these dumps. And that's what, you know, these dumps just kind of, I don't know. It's just, there's no way people are selling every second like this, man. Like, there's no way. Like, there's no freaking way, you know. It's like, even I try shorting this market, and it's very, very volatile to short this market. In Pepe 2.0, I would have been shorting, but most of the trades and the people that are trading Pepe 2.0 back and forth is mostly just bots trading back and forth. It's not actually real people, because you can tell by the action based that they have on MEXC, the way it moves, and it doesn't move organically. It moves kind of like a bot, and we're gonna go ahead and see that right now actually on screen. I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you that with how it looks and what I mean by, you know, bots are trading it. So usually with Pepe, I mean, we're getting a little bit of action on this, but like, look, let's go ahead and see the 1 minute chart. So usually when you see candlesticks like this, where they just hold back and forth, like they literally don't move as much, and they're just like back and forth, like little lines like this, where all you literally see just sticks like this, really, really repetitive over and over and over again, and you don't really see big movements up and down like that. That means that bots are trading it back and forth, and maybe these are either bots, or there's maybe some people trading this in as well, and maybe some little bit of liquidation going on. But for the most part, this is literally a bot selling the token back and buying it back themselves. Literally what it is. So we need more actually interaction, more people actually buying, in order to go ahead and really cause Pepe 2.0 to go ahead and pump. But like I said, I am a big believer of Pepe 2.0, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to go ahead and be completely, biased on it. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I think. And until we go ahead and see Pepe 2.0, ideally, what you want to go ahead and see is we need to go ahead and see, ideally, we need to see Pepe 2.0 break out of the square right here, honestly. We need to go ahead and at least break above this right here. And then once we get to that area, then it's not gonna say that we're gonna be 100% bullish. Now we need to go ahead and break this area of resistance. But the ultimate one that I want to definitely go ahead and see a break, that I could go ahead and almost assure you guys, and I don't like to use that word, but I could almost assure you that we are back on the uptrend if we break this area right here. So we still have long ways to go, pretty much. We still have long ways to go, but like I said, we do have meme coin season around the corner, and we are seeing some buying pressure coming in. Now the question is it really just a pump and dump, or is it really people genuinely interested into buying Pepe 2.0, and they truly now believe that Pepe 2.0 is going to get back to pumping? Tim says, I'm short term on 99% of meme projects. There will be only a handful of meme projects that will go long term. Need a real community that holds and pushes through the highs and lows. Hey yo, what's up? How's it going, Addicted? How's it going, bro? Long time no see, man. Thanks for showing some support, and I agree with Tim 100%, man. Most of these tokens are gonna die, and it really comes down to community. This is the reason why I talk about community. Same thing like you know, with MLC token. You know, MLC token has a very, very strong community. Even though it pumped all the way as high as 700,000, at the end of the day, whether the narrative is good or bad, it all comes down to a project having a good community. And that's really where you could go ahead and bank on, right? But Pepe 2.0 has a shit community, man. And I'm bullish on Pepe 2.0. And I've been saying about how shitty our community is on Pepe 2.0. I've been saying this. I've been saying Pepe 2.0 does not have a good community. Their community is trash. And that's the reason why Pepe 2.0 hasn't been able to do what it's doing. Because the community's whack. It really is. It's like with MLC token, we even saw it pump as high as 700,000, right? And we talked about how I really truly believe that MLC token will go ahead and surpass the 1 million market cap. Possibly even, you know, 10 million is very, very doable. I think 1 to 3 million is really, really possible with what they got going on. And what I'm trying to tell you overall, it all comes down to community, right? It's like I told all of you that, you know, it was going to dump around this area right here. We lost that support, that resistance already, and it dumped, right? It was a cup and handle, a head and shoulders pattern, and that's the reason why I was able to tell you that it was going to dump this much. But if you actually still look at the charts and the holders, we're still holding pretty nicely at 161. We haven't really lost much holders, you know what I mean? And I think we've actually gained a few holders in the last couple coming days. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the goal is to go ahead and find communities like this when they have such a low market cap, when they're at $40,000, you know, risk some money. You know, that's when it's worth throwing in $100, $200, $10, and then just waiting and being patient. Because when it's super, super hyped, like Pepe 2.0 was, and a lot of these other tokens like X token and all these other tokens, when they're super, super hyped in the beginning, they usually die very, very quickly. But when you have tokens like this, where they hold themselves pretty well during like such a market volatility, like yeah, it dumped, you know, 80% from here to there, but you know, the community and you and I jumped in around this area right here. We jumped in around this area right here. So we're pretty much at break even, unless you took profits. I didn't take any profits because I really believe this is going to push higher. But like I'm saying, this is what you want to look for. Stuff like this, where it doesn't dump too much. We haven't really seen it dump any longer, and that's what you want to look for in a lot of these community-driven projects. Is that you have the community still being positive, holding on, regardless of what the market is doing. Addicted says, we cook now entertainment that we could build a strong fan base. We roast addictions for prevention. MLC buyer needs 18-month horizon. Yeah, man, and look, the team shows up, and that's what I like. That's what I like about the team. You know, we they always show love. Ryan's always showing love. Addicted's always showing love. And in reality, this is really what it comes down to when it comes to tokens. I haven't seen a very supportive community like theirs. You know, they're really working and pushing their community forward, and that's what you have to look for when it comes to a lot of these meme tokens. Is that you have to ask yourself, are you here for the community or are you here to make money, right? The good thing about the community is that you make friendships, you make new friends. I met a lot of you through Pepe 2.0. I've met MLC. I don't know how I met Ryan and Addicted. I think it was through Beep Token, and it was maybe because I made a Pepe 2.0 video or something. And that's how I really started, right? But you want to go ahead and really, when it comes to the communities, that's where you really want to go ahead and make long-term sustaining relationships, like I do with Ryan and Addicted. I appreciate you, Ryan. You know, that's really where it comes down to. But when you want to go ahead and make money, and generally just here to make money, because we're all here to make money, right? I'll be lying to you if I tell you that we're not. You just want to go ahead and jump in and jump out on most of these projects, unless you see the solid foundation of a lot of these projects, like MLC. MLC has a good community, and I think that's the reason why they're going to pump. Beep Token, very strong community as well. They're going to go ahead and pump. Pepe 2.0, shit community, but very strong narrative, so I think it's gonna pump. So you have to be able to identify a lot of these things, because a lot of people are like, how is Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 EU pumping? How do they hit 100 million market cap? It's such a dumb name. Oh, it doesn't matter what you think, and it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what the community wants. And what I could tell you that Harry Potter, Obama had, this community has, is that they're united. They're a very strong community, very, very strong community. And even though it's at 69 million market cap right now, I think its all-time high was about 200 million market cap from a shit coin. It did better than Pepe 2.0, and Pepe 2.0 has a better name. Do they have a lower supply? Yes, but it doesn't matter. Pepe 2.0 has a better name than Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 EU, right? And yet they were able to break above 200,000 or 200 million market cap. Why? Because they have a strong community and they believe in what they're doing, regardless of what the market is doing. Has Harry Potter, Obama dumped 70%? Yes. But if you go ahead and measure it from this bottom right here, what I talked about, one of my first videos, they pumped over 160%. So you would have made a lot of money. A lot of probably millionaires came out of Harry Potter, Obama. But the thing is, one thing that I could tell you, that I remember when they were under a very low market cap, maybe at 3 billion market cap, 10 million market cap, when literally they would host spaces with only 5 people in there, 10 people in there, and I would join and I would just listen to them. Very entertaining guys. And they would go ahead and host these spaces. Literally only 10 people would show up, 5 people would show up, and I'd be listening to these guys. I'm like, dude, these guys are crazy, bro. Like they just have something else on them in the community. And look what they've been able to do. And that's because they all really believed in the vision of Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 EU. It sounds really dumb, but like I said, it doesn't matter what you and I think. That's what I'm saying. Don't think with emotions. They'll think about what sounds good, looks good, feels good at times. You just have to do the right thing. Like, I would rather eat unhealthy food than eat vegetables, right? I freaking hate vegetables, man. But I do know that maybe the pizza is not the healthiest option for me. So does it really matter that if I want to go ahead and you know, look good in the gym or whatever the case is, get a six-pack, do you think that's going to come from eating very high carbs? No. Are carbs good? Yes. Do they taste good? Yes. Are veggies good? I freaking hate veggies, bro. But you have to sometimes go ahead and be willing to sacrifice and identify what you have to go ahead and do in order to get the result. And this is the thing is with community-driven projects. People always ask, how did Harry Potter do this? Well, because they were united, man. They were united. And when you have a community, you're able to overthrow anything, whatever narrative it is. And that's the thing that Pepe 2.0 doesn't have. And I've been saying that. Pepe 2.0 has the shittiest community, and I repeat it again. And I'm very bullish on that project. Like, literally almost my whole channel is dedicated on Pepe 2.0. And people tell me, bro, you should just change your name to Pepe John at this point. Because that's how much I believe in Pepe 2.0. But I believe in the narrative behind it. But I don't believe in the community. If we had a strong community, I think Pepe 2.0 would be pumping like crazy right now. And they would have been able to overthrow all the other Pepe-related projects because of the community. Addicted says, we mellows connect with strong quality people like you, John, to build a strong fundamental. Then we can build sustainable, strong, and grow. 100%, man. I agree with you. I've been seeing your grow, and I like your mentality, man. We have that kind of like same that hustler mentality where we go ahead and do whatever it takes to go ahead and do our part to become successful in our controllable areas in life, right? And that's what I really like about the team and the community, is you guys are here to go ahead and do long-term things. You guys are not here for the charge. So you even say yourself, you're like, I'm here to do what I could go ahead and do the best, and the best I could do is do groundwork. Same thing goes with me, right? The only thing that I could do as a YouTuber, I can't control who watches my videos. I can't control who shows up on my streams. I can't control any of that. My videos, my content has decreased over 80% because of the market currently right now. I was growing very, very quickly, guys. Super quickly. And then my channel almost literally died down. Why? Because nobody wants to know about Bitcoin or crypto or meme coins or Pepe's right now. Everybody's done with the market right now. They're hurt. Can I control that? No. The only thing I can control is show up every day, stream, whether there's 2 people watching me, whether there's 1 person watching me. It doesn't matter. All I could do is just stream and do my part and provide the videos every day. That's all I could do with my part. Whether you watch it or you don't, I really can't control that. I could go ahead and optimize it for you to go ahead and click on the videos and stay longer and watch my content. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to go ahead and call every one of you individually and tell you, hey, come and join the live stream today. I can't. You know what I mean? So like, that's what I'm saying. And all I could go ahead and do as well is just go ahead and provide content and then just see where things go on moving forward. In reality, the channel is going to grow once crypto becomes bullish again. And once crypto becomes bullish again, I know this channel is going to be 100,000 plus subscribers. Confidently, I could go ahead and say that. But I can't control the external factors. And that's what I like about Addicted, is that they control the internal factors of what they could go ahead and do as a team and as a project. Tim says, I'm holding MLC long-term for sure. Great community and vision. I agree, man. I agree with you 100%. You know, and I'm not being paid by Addicted either. I'm not being paid by the team. I really do genuinely like them. I think they're really cool people. And I like the team at Beep Token as well. And that's what I think it's all about. During the bear market, you want to go ahead and unite with like-minded individuals, build communities, and build during this time of the market, and become more united with the people that do support you. Addicted says, have to sleep. Wish you all the amazing day, evening, John. You make very good content. I really appreciate you, man. You've been a very huge supporter of me. I really do appreciate you for all the love and support and all the shout outs you give me. I really do. It means a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Have a good night, man. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you soon, guys. But hope all of you guys are having a wonderful Friday, wonderful Saturday. If you're still watching, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Go ahead and support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. All the way up to 9,100 in sign-up bonuses. Does end in about 19 hours, but don't worry. I'll go ahead and reach out to the MEXC team to go ahead and extend this offer, and as well support the channel by using my W link down below, using code Pepe, Pepe2 on checkout to go ahead and get 10% off. This is the one I'm drinking right now, Beach and Peach. But go ahead and comment down below any other questions or anything else you want me to go ahead and talk about, because I will be ending the stream in about a minute. So go ahead and comment down any other last questions that you do have before I go ahead and end the video or the live stream. But go ahead and make sure to support the channel as well by joining my Twitter and my Discord. I actually posted my Discord down below in the description, so go ahead and make sure to support the channel by doing that. And yes, let's go ahead and do that. I got distracted, my bad. I got frozen, bro. I was like oh, it's so funny, man. It's so freaking funny. But yeah, go ahead and comment down below any other questions you have. Tim says, this is why I'm bullish on Pepe community, one of the strongest communities I've found. Never stop pushing. It's all about building relationships, a real community united against scammers and devs. Yeah, I remember you were talking about Pepe community. I didn't really do much on Pepe community, but honestly, charts are temporary, guys. But you also have to go ahead and ask, wow, damn, dude, why is this thing up 99%? Almost 100%. This is quite interesting. I wonder what's going on with this. Interesting. So I think this is Pepe community right here, if I'm not mistaken. Pepe community, yep. And we all know charts like this look ugly, and I was gonna short this around here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. I had some issues with my wallet. But like I said, there's two things that you can go ahead and make money here. You can make money with real utilities that you bet your money on, knowing that they're here long term to stay, or you could go ahead and make money by catching on trends early. Those are the two ways to go ahead and make money in the space of crypto, in the space of trading. Honestly, if you could go ahead and catch on to the trend early, you could go ahead and make a lot of money. I've done that multiple times, right? I think I would say I'm pretty good at identifying trends. I did that back in the EV time, like when EV vehicles were a hot thing a couple years back. I caught onto that trend, made a lot of money. I caught onto the trend of the short squeezes with GameStop and AMC. I actually got in before they were a thing. So, you know, I've been pretty good to identify trends, and that's what you have to go ahead and do. You never want to be first, you never want to be last, you want to be in between to go ahead and capitalize on the gains. So there's two ways like that to go ahead and make money in this market. But I really do appreciate all of you. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. I think you're probably on your break, right, Tim? Whatever the case is, or if you're already done with your day, hope you have a great day, bro. And I appreciate all of you tuning in I appreciate all of you tuning in to today's live stream, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Make sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me. Tim says, have an awesome day, my guy. Headed back into the workplace. Well, I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Hope you have a great weekend, bro, and I'll catch you soon. I hope all of